Question 1. What have you learned from this subject? From this subject, I have learned about the effectiveness of management in order to help an organization to achieve its goals. I also learned about how the manager can use the organization resources efficiently and effectively. Besides that, I have learned on how to distinguish 4 principles of managerial functions, which is planning, organizing, leading, and controlling. Other than that, I can also differentiate among 3 levels of management and understand the tasks and responsibilities of managers at different levels in the organizational hierarchy. Plus, this subject also let me gain better information about some major changes in management that have occurred as a result of organization performance. The last thing is I learned about the principal challenges managers face today in order to compete with the competitive environment globally. Question 2. What are the key elements from this subject that you can apply in your daily lives? The first key element from this subject that I can apply in my daily life is planning. As example, when I have assignment to do, I can set my day plan to manage my time. Hence, it will help me to use the specific time to finish my assignment. The second key is organizing. For instance, I will focus on the task priority. If I had 2 assignments which required a due date tomorrow and due date next week, I will focus on the assignment that need to do tomorrow first. It will help me to stay focused, even with a lot of works. The third key element is leading. As example, if I have a group assignment, I can divide the task to each group member and assign them to do their work based on their major knowledge, so that the assignment can be done efficiently. The last key element is controlling. If I'm having a hard time of completing my assignment because I keep using my phone, I can control myself from being distracted by putting the phone away until I have done my assignment. Hence, it will be easier for me to achieve my goal, which is completing my assignment. Question 3. What are the skills acquired from this subject? First, leading skills. From leading skills, I can learn on how to make decisions, especially in a tough situation, to make sure the performance of the organization will maintain stable in the future. Second, time management. Through time management skills, I learned how to manage time based on the task's priority. Hence, every single work can be done efficiently without facing any major problem that can affect organization performance. Third, teamwork. When working in an organization that required a large force work, I gained an understanding of the importance of teamwork among colleagues in order to achieve organization goals. Fourth, communication skills. Through this subject, I become more confident to communicate with my team because I need to provide idea and explain it to my team, in the same time make our relationship become stronger, so that we will be more comfortable to talk to each other. Question 4. Will you be using these skills in the future? Yes, I will use this skill in the future because it is very important for me to be successful in my studies and career. This skill will help me to organize my time, complete tasks on time, and do my work properly. In the future, I believe this skill will make it easier for me to handle responsibilities and achieve my goals. It is also useful for my daily life to make sure I can complete any task efficiently. Question 5. What are the benefits that you have obtained from this subject? First, time management. I learned how to manage my time better, to complete tasks, and study more efficiently. Second, teamwork. I learned how to work well with others, communicate effectively, and solve problems together. Third, personal improvement. I learned how to become more focused and confident in handling different tasks and challenges. Question 6. What do you like the best in this subject? First, practical application. I like this subject because it helps me understand how companies work and how people make decisions to achieve their goals. Second, skills improvement. I like this subject because it helps me improve my communication skills, learn how to solve problems and manage my time better, which will be useful in the future. Question 7. What do you like the least in this subject? First, too many theories. This subject has a lot of theories to remember, and sometimes I can't use my logics to understand it. Second, difficult concept. Some chapters of the subject are quite difficult to understand, especially when it talks about complicated management terms. Question 8. Which chapter is your favorite in this subject, and why? My favorite chapter is Managers and Managing, because it's really interesting to learn what managers do in a company. It talks about how they plan, organize, lead, and control things to make sure everything runs smoothly. I also like how this chapter explains the challenges managers face and how they solve problems to keep the team working together. It shows how important leadership and decision-making are, and it makes me feel excited to maybe become a manager one day, because I want to learn how to lead people and make good decisions. Question 9. Do you think the delivery of this subject was effective and interesting? I think the way this subject was taught was really effective and interesting. The topics were easy to understand, especially when the teacher gave real-life examples about what managers actually do in the workplace. It helped me see how the things we learned in class are used in real situations, which made it more relatable. The discussions also made the lessons more interactive and fun, so I could understand the concepts better. Overall, it made learning feel less boring and more exciting. Question 10. Any suggestion for improvement for this subject? To make this subject better, I think we should have more group activities or projects where we can try out what we learn in real-life situations. It would help us understand better how everything works. It would also be cool if we had guest speakers who are managers to share their stories with us. Plus, if we had more videos, case studies, or fun activities like role-playing, it would make learning more interesting and easier to understand. Thank you!